Parvati Pate Hara 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 Mahadev Mukta Sadguru Bhagavan Muktananda Jaya Sadguru Bhagavan Jaya Sadguru Bhagavan Jaya Sadguru Bhagavan Muktananda Mahan Jaya Sadguru Bhagavan Muktananda Muktananda Mahan Jaya Sadguru Bhagavan Muktananda Om Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda Guru Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda Guru Guru Satchidananda Guru Nityananda Sada Guru Sam Satchidananda Guru Muktananda Sada Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Satchidananda Guru Guru Namaste Sahasra सहस्रपाराक् शिशिरोद्भवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटि युगधारिणे नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे शिष्यसंसारहरिणे भक्तकाये कदेहाय नमस्ते चित्सदात्मने। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ नमो गुरुभ्यो गुरुपादुकाभ्यो नमः परेभ्यः परपादुकाभ्यः आचार्य सिद्धे वरपादुकाभ्यो नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। ऐङ्काररिन्धररहस्ययुक्ता श्रृङ्गारगुरार्थमविभूत्या ओङ्कारमर्म प्रतिपारिणेभ्यः नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। होत्राग्निहोत्रा निहविषोतृ होमारि सर्वा पृथिवासमानां यद्ब्रह्मतर्वो रवितारिणीभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। कामारि सर्पा प्रजगारुडाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्यनिरिप्रदाभ्यां घोराप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। अनन्त संसारसमुद्रतरा नौकायिताभ्यां स्थिरभक्तिदाभ्यां चार्याभिसंशोषणवारवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ अस्य श्रीगुरुगीतास्तोत्रमन्त्रस्य भगवान् सदाशिवऋषि नानाविधानि छन्दांसि श्रीगुरु परमात्मा देवता हम बीजं सशक्तिक्रम कीलकं श्री गुरु प्रसार सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगा आता ध्यानम्। हम सव्यं परिवृत पात्र कमले दिव्य जगत् कारणे विश्वोखीर्णमने कदे अनिलये स्वच्छन्दममेचया तद्योताम्बरशम्भवं तु चरणं दीपाङ्कुरग्राहिणां प्रत्यक्षाक्षरविग्रहं गुरुपरां ध्यायेद्विभुं शाश्वताम् मम चतुर्विधा पुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगा सुता उवाच कैलासशिखरे रम्ये भक्तिसन्धाननायकां प्रणम्य पार्वती भक्त्या शङ्करं वाय पृच्छति श्रीदेवी उवाच ॐ नमो देवदेवेश परपर जगद्गुरो सदाशिवा महादेवा गुरुरीक्षं प्रदेहि मे केन मार्गेण वो स्वामी देहि ब्रह्मं मयो भवे त्वां कृपां कुरु मे स्वामी नमामि चरणौ तव ईश्वर उवाच मम रूपासि देवी त्वं त्वत्प्रीत्यर्थं वदाम्यहं लोकोपकारकः प्रश्नो न केनापि कृतः पुरा दुर्लभं त्रिषु लोकेषु तत्पुरुषा वदाम्यहं गुरुविना ब्रह्मणन्यत् सत्यं सत्यं वरानने वेदशास्त्रपुराणानि इतिहासादिकानि च मन्त्रयन्त्रादिविद्याश्च स्मृतिरुचातनादिकान् शैवशाक्तागमादीनि अन्यानि विविधानि च अपभ्रंशकराणि जीवनं भ्रान्तते च साम् यज्ञो व्रतं तपोदानं जपस्तीर्थं च सेव च गुरुतपमविज्ञाय मुरस्ते चरते जना गुरुर्भूर्यं मनोनन्यं सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः फलवर्तं प्रयत्नस्तु कर्तव्यो हि मनीषिभिः दुरविद्या जगन्माया देहि च ज्ञानसम्भवः उदयो या प्रकाशेन गुरुशब्देन कथ्यते सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा श्रीगुरुपादसेवनात् देहि ब्रह्म भवेद्यस्मात् स्वकृपार्थं वदामि ते गुरुपारं भुजं स्मृत्वा जलं शिरसि धारयेत् सर्वतीर्थावगास्य सम्प्राप्नोति फलं नरः शोषणं पापपङ्कस्य दीपनं ज्ञानतेजसां गुरुपारोरकं सम्यक् संसारानवतारकम् अज्ञानमूलारणं जन्मकर्मनिवारणं ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुपारोरकं पिबेत् गुरुपारोरकं पीत्वा गुरुशिष्टभोजनं गुरुमूर्ते सराध्यानं गुरुमन्त्रं सदा जपेत् काशीशेषं तानिवासो जानवीचरणोरकं गुरुविश्वेश्वर साक्षात् तारकं ब्रह्मनिश्चितं गुरुपारोरकं यात् दायसोक्षयोवचः तीर्थराजा प्रयागश्च गुरुमूर्त्यै नमो नमः गुरुमूर्तिं स्मरे नित्यं गुरुनामासराजपे गुरुराञ्जं प्रकुर्वीत गुरुरन्यान् भावये गुरुवक्त्रसितं ब्रह्म व्याप्यते ताप्रसादतः सरा कुर्यात् कुलस्वी स्वापतिर्यता स्वशमं च स्वजन्तीं च स्वाकृति पुष्टिवर्धनम् एतत् सर्वं परित्याज्य गुरुरन्यान् भावये अनन्यश्चिन्तयन्तो मां सुलभं परमं परम् तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन गुरुराराधनं कुरु त्रैलोके स्फुटवक्तारो देवर्यसुरपानगा गुरुवक्त्रसिता विद्या गुरुभक्त्या च लभ्यते रुक्करस्त्वन्धकारश्च रुक्करश्चेज उच्यते अज्ञानाग्रसकं ब्रह्म गुरुरेव न संशयः रुक्कर प्रथमो वर्णो मायादि गुणवासकः रुक्करो द्वितीयो ब्रह्म माया भ्रान्ति विनाशनम् एवं गुरु परं श्रेष्ठं देवानामपि दुर्लभम् आहु गणेशेव गन्धर्वैश्च प्रपूज्यते ध्रुवं तेषां च सर्वेषां नास्ति तद्वं गुरो परम् आसनं शयनं वस्त्रं भूषणं वा नारिकाम् साधकेन प्रदातव्यं गुरुसन्तोषकारकं गुरुराराधनं कार्यं स्वजीवित्वं निवेदयेत् कर्मणा मनसा वाचा नित्यमाराधयेत् गुरुं दीर्घदण्डं नमस्कृत्य निर्लजो गुरुसानिरो शरीरम् इन्द्रियं प्राणं सद्गुरुभ्यो निवेदयेत् आत्मदारारिकं सर्वं सद्गुरुभ्यो निवेदयेत् पुनिकितभस्मविषा दुर्गन्धिमालमुच्चकं श्लेष्मरक्तं चोचामंसं वञ्चयेन वरानने संसारवृक्षमारुदा पाण्डो नारकर्णवे येन चेवोद्धृता सर्वे तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः एतवे जगतामेव संसारानावसेतवे प्रभवे सर्वविद्यानां शम्भवे गुरवे नमः अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः त्वं पिता त्वं च मे माता त्वं बन्धुस्त्वं च देवता संसारप्रतिबोधार्थं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यत्सत्येन जगत्सत्यं यत्प्रकाशेन भातिता यदानन्देन नन्दन्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य स्थित्या सत्यमिदं यभति बाणरूपता प्रियं पुत्रार्या प्रीत्या तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः येन चेतायते इदं चित्तं चेतायते लयं जाग्रत्स्वप्नसुषुप्त्यादि तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य ध्यानादिदं विश्वं नादृशं वीरभेरता सरेकरूपरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य मतं तस्य मतं मातं यस्यानवेदसा अनन्या भवभावाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य कारणरूपस्य कार्यरूपेण भात्या कार्यकारणरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नानारूपमिदं सर्वं नाकेनाप्यस्तिभिः च कार्यकारणता चैव तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यरङ्घ्रिकमलद्वन्द्वं द्वन्द्वतापनिवारकं तारकं सर्वपाप्यः श्रीगुरुं प्रणमम्यहम् शिवे कृते गुरुश्राता गुरुकृते शिवो नहि तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन श्रीगुरुं शरणं व्रजे वन्दे गुरुपरद्वन्द्वं वमनश्चित्तगोचरं श्वेतरक्तप्रभाविनं शिवशक्त्यात्मकं परम् उपकारं च गुणातीतं रुकरं रूपवर्जितं गुणातीतस्वरूपं च योरद्यत् स गुरुस्मृतम् आत्रिनेत्र सर्वसाक्षी आचतुर्बाहुरच्युतः आचतुर्वानरो ब्रह्मा श्रीगुरुकथिताप्रिये अयमयञ्जलिर्बाधो दायसागारवृद्धये यदनुग्रतो जन्तुश्चित्रसंसारमुक्तिभाग् श्रीगुरो परमं रूपं विवेकचक्षुषोन्मुखं मन्दभाग्यान् अन्धसूर्योदयं यथा श्रीनाथाचरणाद्वन्द्वं यस्यं दिशि विराजते तस्मै नमस्कुर्यात् भक्त्या प्रतिदिनं प्रिये तस्यै दिशे सततमञ्जलिशार्ये प्रक्षिप्यते मुखरितो मरुपेर्बुधेश्च जागर्ति यत्र भगवान् गुरु चक्रवर्ती ईश्वराय प्रणनाथन नित्यसाक्षी श्रीनाथारि गुरुत्रयं गणपति पीतत्रयं भैरवं सिद्धोकम्बतुकत्रयं वरयुगं धूतिक्रमं मण्डलं धीरान्द्राष्टचतुष्टषष्टिनवकं धीरावलि पञ्चकम् श्रीमालिनी मन्त्रराजसहितं वन्दे गुरुं मण्डलम् अभ्यास्ते सकले सुदीर्घमनिले यारिप्रदे दुष्करे प्राणायामशतेरनेककरणे दुःखात्मके दुर्जये यस्मिन्नाव्युदिते विनाशति बलिं वायु स्वयं तत्क्षणात् प्राप्तुं तत्सहजं स्वभावमनिशां सेवात्ममेकं गुरुं स्वदेशिकसेवा शरीरचित्तनां भवेद्न तस्य शिवानां स्वदेशिकसेवा नामकीर्तनां भवेद्न तस्य शिवस्य कीर्तनाम् यः पररेणुकणिका कापि संसारवारिधे सेतुबन्धयते नाथं देशिकं तमुपास्महे यस्मादनुग्रहं लब्ध्वा मारध्यानमुच्यते तस्मै श्रीदेशिकेन्द्राय नमश्चाभीष्टसिद्धये पारब्जं संसारा धावनालाविनाशकं ब्रह्मरन्ध्रे सितं भोजा मध्यस्थं चन्द्रमण्डले अकतारितिरे काब्जे सहस्रजालमण्डले हंसपार्श्वशिखोणे च स्मरेतं मध्यगं गुरुम् सकला भुवन सृष्टि कल्पिता शेषपुष्टि निखिला निगमा दृष्टि संपरं व्यर्थ दृष्टि अवगुण परिमार्ष्टि तत्परतेक दृष्टि भावगुण परमेष्टि मोक्ष मार्गेक दृष्टि सकल भुवन रंग स्थापन स्तंभयस्ति सकरुणा रसावृष्टि तद्वमाला समस्ति सकल समय सृष्टि सच्चिदानंद दृष्टि निवासतु मयि नित्यं श्री गुरोरिव्य दृष्टि अग्निशुद्ध समं चातु ज्वालपरीक्षकार्यं मन्त्रराजामिमं मन्ये हर्निशां पातं मृत्युचाम् करे जति धने जति तद्दुरे तत्समीपके तरन्तरस्य सर्वस्य सर्वस्य बायताम् अजोऽहमजरोऽहं च आनदीनिधन स्वयम् अविकारस्थिरानन्द आनियमतो माम् अपूर्वाणं परं नित्यं स्वयं ज्योतिर्निरामयं वीरजं परमाकाशं ध्रुवमानन्दमव्ययम् श्रुति प्रत्यक्षमेतिया मानुमानश्चतुष्टयं यस्य चात्मातपो वेद देशिकं च सरस्मरे मनरम्य भवं कार्यं तवरमिमामते सारूपं च मया दृष्ट्वा त्वयि तिष्ठति सम्प्रताम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्यक्तं येन चराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सर्वश्रुति शिरोरत्न विराजिता परम्बुजा वेरन्तम्बुज सूर्यो यस् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण ज्ञानमुपद्यते स्वयं य एव सर्वसम्प्राप्तिः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमतीतं निरञ्जनं नारबिन्दुकलातीतं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः स्थावरं जगमं चैव तथा चैवाचराचरं व्याप्तं येन जगत्सर्वं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ज्ञानशक्ति समारूढः तद्वमाला विभूषिता मुक्तिप्रदातायास् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्ता सर्वकर्मविदायिने स्वज्ञानप्रभावेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः न गुरोररिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोररिकं तपः तत्त्वं ज्ञानपरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः मनता श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजमूलं गुरुपरं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुवाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुपरं देवता गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सप्तसागरपर्यन्तं तीर्थस्नानादिकं फलं गुरुरङ्घ्रिपयो बिन्दु सहस्रं शेन दुर्लभम् अरुरुष्टे गुरुश्राता गुरुकृष्टेन काश्चन तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन श्रीगुरुं शरणं व्रजे गुरुरेव जगत् सर्वं ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मकं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मात् सम्पूजयेत् गुरुं ज्ञानविज्ञानसहितं लाभ्यते गुरुभक्तिता गुरुपरतरं नास्ति ज्ञेयोऽसौ गुरुमार्गिभिः यस्मात् परतरं नास्ति नेति नेतीति वै श्रुतिः मनसा वाचसा चैव नित्यमाराधयेत् गुरुं गुरो कृपा प्रसादेन ब्रह्म विष्णु सदाशिवा समर्था प्रभवादौ च केवलं गुरुसेवया देवकिन्नरगन्धर्व पितरो यक्षचारणा मुनयोऽपि न जानन्ति गुरुशुश्रूषणे विधिं महाङ्कारगर्वेण तपविद्याबलान्विता संसारकुहरवर्ते दत्तयन्त्रे यथा गता अमुक्ता देवगन्धर्व पितरो यक्षकिन्नरा विषय सर्वसिद्धाश्च गुरुसेवा परङ्मुखा ज्ञानं शृणु महादेवे सर्वानन्दप्रदायकं सर्वसौख्यकरं नित्यं मुक्तिमुक्तिविदायकम् श्रीमत् परब्रह्म गुरुं स्मरामि श्रीमत् परब्रह्म गुरुं वरामि श्रीमत् परब्रह्म गुरुं नमामि श्रीमत् परब्रह्म गुरुं भजामि ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं सर्वमस्य हरिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यं शुद्धं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनं नित्यपूर्णं चिरानन्दं गुरु ब्रह्मणमम्यम् हृदम्बुजे कर्णिकमार्य संस्थे सिंहासने संस्थित्य दिव्यमूर्तिं ध्यायेत् गुरुं चन्द्रकलाप्रकाशं श्रीपुस्तकभीष्टवरं धराणां श्वेताम्बरं श्वेतविलेपपुष्पं मुक्ताविभूषमुरिचं द्विनेत्रं वामाङ्कपित्यस्थित्य दिव्यशक्तिं मन्दस्मितं सान्द्रकृपानिरानाम् आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजबोधयुक्तं योगीन्द्रमिद्यं भवरोगवैद्यं श्रीमद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नमामि यस्मिन् स्थितिर्वंशं निग्रहानुग्रामकं कुन्त्यं पञ्चवीरं शाश्वत भासते तं नमाम्यहम् रक्तशिरसि शुक्लाब्जे द्विनेत्रं द्विभुजं गुरुं वरभययुतं शान्तं स्मरेतं नामपूर्वकम् न गुरोररिकं न गुरोररिकं न गुरोररिकं न गुरोररिकं शिवशासनता 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 इरमेव शिवं त्विरमेव शिवं त्विरमेव शिवं त्विरमेव शिवं मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनता एवं विदं गुरुं यात्वा ज्ञानमुपाद्यते स्वयं तत्सद्गुरुप्रसादेन मुक्तोऽहमिति भावये गुरुदर्शितमार्गेण मनःशुद्धिं तु कारये अनित्यं खण्डये सर्वं यत्किञ्चिदमगोचरम् एयं सर्वस्वरूपं च ज्ञानं च मानुष्यते ज्ञानमेव समं कुर्यात् नन्यपन्थद्वितीयका एवं श्रुत्वा महादेवे गुरुनिन्दं करोति यः सायते नरकं घोरं यावच्चन्द्रदिवाकरो यावकल्पाञ्चको देहास्तावदेव गुरुं स्मरेत् गुरुरोपण कर्तव्या स्वच्छन्दो यदिवा भवेत् हुङ्कारेण न वक्तव्यं प्राज्ञशेषे कथञ्चन गुरुराग्रेण वक्तव्यम् असत्यं च कराचना गुरुं त्वां कृत्यं कृत्य गुरुं निर्जित्य वारसा अरण्ये देशे सा भवे ब्रह्मराक्षसा मुनिपिपानगिर्वापि सूर्यवशापितो यरि कालमृत्युभयाद्वापि गुरुरक्षति पार्वती आशक्ता हि सुरद्याश्च आशक्ता मुनयश्च गुरुशापेन ते शीघ्रं क्षायं यान्ति न संशयः मन्त्रराजमिरं देवी गुरुरित्याक्षरद्वयं स्मृतिवेरार्थवाक्येन गुरुसाक्षात् परं वरम् श्रुतिस्मृति अविज्ञाय केवलं गुरुसेवका ते वै सन्न्यासिना प्रोक्ता इतरे वेषधारिणां नित्यं ब्रह्म निराकारं निर्गुणं बोधये परं सर्वं ब्रह्म निराभासं दीपदीपान्तरं यथा गुरो कृपा प्रसादेन निरीक्षये अनेन गुरुमार्गेण स्वात्मज्ञानं प्रवर्तते ब्रह्मस्तवपर्यन्तं परमस्वरूपकं स्थावरं जगमं चैव प्रणमामि जगन्मयं वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं निरतीतं सद्गुरुं नित्यं पूर्णं निराकारं निर्गुणं स्वमसंसितं परतरं ज्ञेयं नित्यमानन्दकारकं शुद्धस्फटिकसानिभं स्फटिकप्रतिमारूपं दृश्यते दर्पणे यथा ततं मणिचिराकारम् आनन्दं सोऽहमित्युता अङ्गुष्ठमन्त्रपुरुषं ध्यायतश्चिन्मयं मृटिं तत्र स्फुरति भावो यः शृणुतं कथयं यः अगोचरं च तागम्यं नामरूपविवर्जितं निःशब्दं च विजानीयात् स्वभावं ब्रह्म पार्वती यथा गन्धस्वभावेन कर्पूरकुसुमारिषु शीतोष्णारि स्वभावेन तथा ब्रह्म च शाश्वतं स्वयं तथा विदो भूत्वा स्तव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित् चित्तब्रह्मरवतत्र ज्ञानं भवति तादृशम् गुरुध्यानं तथा कृत्वा स्वयं ब्रह्ममयो भवेत् Inde pare tata rupe mukto sonatra samshaya. Shri Parvati uvacha Pindam kintu Mahadeva Param kim samudaratam. Shri Mahadeva uvacha Pindam kundalini shakti Paramam samudaratam. Rupam Rupatitam niranjanam De mukta pare mukta Rupe mukta varanane Rupachite tuye mukta Se mukta natra samshaya Swayam sarva mayo bhutva Param tavam vilokaye Para para taram nanyat Sarvametan niralayam Hasya balokanam prapya Savasanga vivarjita Ekakineshvara shantas Sishasita prasadatam Ladam vachana ladam va Swabhava baulam tata Nishkamineva bhoktavyam Sada santushtate chasa Sarvagnya paramityaur Jai sarvam mayo buddha Sadananda sarashanto Ramate yatra kutrachit Yatre vati shase sopi Sadisha punya bhajanam Muktasya lakshanam devi Tavagre kati tammayam Upadesha sutta devi Guru margena muktiram Guru bhakti satadhyanam Sakalam tava kirtitam Anenaya bhave karyam Tavaram imamate Lokopakarakam devi Lokikam tuna bhavaye Lokika karmano yanti Yarayena bhavarnavam Yanitu bhavaye sarvam Karmanish karmayat kratam Iram tu bhakti bhavena Patate shunate yari Vikit vata paratavyam Tat sarvam safalam bhave Guru Gita makam devi Shuratavam mayuritam Bhava vyari vinashartam Swayameva jape sadam Guru Gita aksharekam chu Mantra rashami mam jape Anye cha vivira mantra Kalam naranti shorashim Ananta phalam apnoti Guru Gita japena tu Sarva papa pratamanam Sarva daridyanashanam Kalam mrityu vayaram Sarva sankadanashanam Yaksha raksha shabhutanam Chora vyagra bhayapam Mahavyari aram sarvam Vibhuti siridam bhave Atavamo anam vashyam Swayameva jape sadam Vastrasane cha daridram Pashane roga sambhavam Nirinyam dukam apnoti Kasyeva vati nishvalam Krishna Jirayana Siddhir Moksha Sigyagra Charmani Kushasane Yana Siddhi Sarva Sirustu Kambale Kusheva Durvaya Devi Asane Shubra Kambale Upavisha Tato Devi Tapete Krakamanasa Deyam Shuklam Sasanyartam वाशिरक्तासनं प्रिये अविचारे कृष्णवर्णं पीतवर्णं ननागमे उत्तरे शान्तिकामस्तु वाशे पूर्वामुखो जपे दक्षिणे मारणं प्रोक्तं पश्चिमे च धनागमम् मोहनं सर्वभूतानां बन्धमोक्षाकरं भवेत् देवराजा प्रियकरं सर्वलोकवशं भवेत् सर्वेषां स्तम्भनकरं गुणनं च विवर्धनं दुष्कर्मनाशनं चैव सुकर्म सिद्धिं भवेत् आसिदं सदये कार्यं नवग्रहभयापहं दुःस्वप्ननाशनं चैव सुस्वप्नफलदायकम् सर्वशान्तिकरं नित्यं ततवन्यासपुत्रम् अवेतव्यं करं श्रीणां सौभाग्यदायकं सदा आयुरारोग्यमेश्वर्य पुत्रपौत्राभवर्धनम् अकामाता श्रीविरावा शपामोक्षमवाप्नुयात् अवेदव्यं सकामात् लाभते चान्यजन्मनि सर्वदुःखं भयं विघ्नं नाशये च पारकम् सर्वबाधा प्रशमनं धर्मतः काममोक्षदं यं यं चिन्तयते कामं तं च प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् कामितस्य कामधेनु कल्पना कल्पपारपा चिन्तामणिश्चिन्तितस्य सर्वमङ्गलकारकम् मोक्षहेतुर्जपे नित्यं मोक्षश्रियामवाप्नुयात् भोगकामो जपे यो वे तस्य कामफलप्रदम् जपे चातससौरश्च दानपर्याश्नवैष्णवा सेवाश्च शरीरं देवी सत्यं सत्यं न संशया आतकाम्या जपे स्थानं कथयामि वरानने सागरे वा सरितीरे आतवारि अरालये शक्तिरेवालये गोष्ठे सर्वदेवालये शुभे वचे जदात्रिमूले वा माते वृन्दावने तथा पवित्रे निर्मले स्थाने नित्यानुष्ठानतोऽपि वा निर्विघ्ने नमोनेन जपामेतं समाचरे श्मशाने बाह्यभूमौ अन्धमूलान्तिके तथा सिद्ध्यन्ति दोतरे मूले शुद्धवृक्षससानिरो गुरुपुत्रो वरमूर्खास् तस्य सिद्ध्यन्ति नान्यथा शुभकर्माणि सर्वाणि दीक्षाव्रता तपंसि च संसारमालनाशार्थं भावपाशानिवृत्तये गुरुगीतं वसि स्नानं तद्वाद्य कुरुते सदा स एव च गुरुसाक्षात् सदा स ब्रह्मवित्तमा तस्य स्थानानि सर्वाणि पवित्राणि न संशया सर्वशुद्ध पवित्रोऽसौ स्वभवाद्यत्र तिष्ठति तत्र देवगणाः सर्वे क्षेत्रेऽपि ते वसन्ति आसनस्थशयानो वा दर्शन्ति संवरानपि आसरुजोगजारुदा सुप्तो वा जागृतोऽपि वा शुचिस्मर्शरद्यानि गुरुगीता जपेन तु तस्य मार्जमान विद्यते समुद्रे च यथा तोयं क्षीरे क्षीरं गृहे गृहां विने कुम्भे यथाकाशात् तथा परमात्मनि तथैव ज्ञानी जीवात्मा परमात्मनि लीयते ऐक्येन रमते ज्ञानी यत्र तत्र रिवानिशाम् एवं विदो महामुक्तः सर्ववर्तते बुधा तस्य सर्वप्रयत्नेन भावभक्तिं करोति यः सर्वसन्देहरहितो मुक्तो भवति पार्वती स्वयं तस्य जीवाग्रे च सरस्वती अनेन प्राणिना सर्वे गुरुगीता जपेन च सर्वसिद्धिं प्राप्नुवन्ति मुक्तिं न संशयः सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं धर्मं सत्यं मयूरितं गुरुगीता समं नास्ति सत्यं सत्यं वरानने एको देव एक धर्म एकनिष्ठा परं तपः गुरुपराधरं नास्ति तत्त्वं गुरुपरं माता धन्य पिता धन्यो धन्यो वंशाकुलं च धन्या च वसुरा देवी गुरुभक्ति दुर्लभा शरीरमेन्द्रियं प्राणान् सर्वसजानबन्धवा माता पिता कुलं देवी गुरुरेव न संशयः अकल्पजमनाकोट्या जपव्रता तपाक्रिया तत्सर्वं सफलं देवी गुरुसन्तोषमात्रता विद्याचापो बलेनैव मन्दभाग्याश्रयेण नरः गुरुसेवां न कुर्वन्ति सत्यं सत्यं वरानने ब्रह्म विष्णु महेशाश्च देवर्षि पितृकिन्नरः सिद्धाचारान् यक्षाश्च अनेपि मुनयो जनाः गुरुभावा परं तीर्थम् अन्यतीर्थं निरर्थकम् सर्वतीर्थाश्रयो देवी पारङ्गुष्ठं च वर्तते जपेन जयमाप्नोति चानन्तफलमाप्नुयात् हीन कर्म त्यजन् सर्वं स्थानानि च रमाणि च जपमीनासनं कुर्वान् हीन कर्म फलप्रदम् संग्रामे रूपसङ्कटे जपं जयमवाप्नोति मारणे मुक्तिरायकम् सर्वकर्म च सर्वत्र गुरुपुत्रस्य सिद्ध्यति इरं रहस्य नो वाचं भावग्रे खचितं मया सुगोप्यं च प्रयत्नेन ममां त्वं च प्रियात्विति स्वामी मुख्य गणेशारि विष्णुवरिलं च पार्वती मनसापि न वक्तव्यं सत्यं सत्यं वदाम्यहम् अतीव पार्वचिताय श्रद्धभक्तियुताय च प्रवक्तव्यमेरं देवी ममासि सदा प्रिये अभक्ते वाञ्छके दुर्ते पाकने नास्तिके नरे मनसापि न वक्तव्या गुरुगीता कराचना संसारसागर समुद्रानेकमन्त्रं ब्रह्मादिदेवमुनि पूजित सिद्धमन्त्रं दारिद्र्यदुःख भवरोगविनाशमन्त्रं वन्दे महाभयहरं गुरुराजमन्त्रम् इति श्री स्कंद पुराणे उत्तरखंडेश्वर पार्वती संवादे गुरु गीता समाप्ता। श्री गुरुदेव चरणार्पणमस्तु। नित्यानंदाय गुरवे शिष्य संसार हरिणे भक्तकाय करे आय नमस्ते चित्सदात्मने। निर्वासनं निराकाङ्क्षं सावदोषाविवर्जितं निरालम्बं निरान्तङ्कं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। निर्ममं निरहङ्कारं समालोष्टाश्मकञ्चनं समाधुकसुखमधीरम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। अविनाशिनममानम् एकविघ्नाय तद्वता वितरागभयक्रोधं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। समस्तकल्पनामन्त्रं यममुक्ता सनातनम् इति विघ्नाय संतृप्तं नमाम्यहम्। ज्ञानाग्निदग्नकर्मणां कामसङ्कल्पवर्जितं तेयोपारेयैनान्दम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। स्वभावेनैव यो योगी सुखं भोगं न वाञ्छति यदृष्टालभसन्तुष्टं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। नैव निन्दा प्रशंसाभ्यां यस्य विक्रियते मनः आत्मक्रीडमामानम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। नित्यं जाग्रदवस्थायां स्वप्नवद्योऽवतिष्ठति निश्चिन्तं चिन्मयमानं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। द्वेषं नास्ति प्रियं नास्ति नास्ति अस्य शुभाशुभं धीरध्यानविनम्रम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। जरं पश्यति नो यस्तु जगत्पश्यन्ति चिन्मयम् नित्ययुक्तं गुणातीतं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। यो हि दर्शनमात्रेण अवते भुवनत्रयं पावनं जगमं तीर्थम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। सर्वपूज्यं सरपूर्णम् अखण्डानन्दविग्रहं स्वप्रकाशं चिरानन्दं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। निष्कलं निष्क्रियं शान्तं निर्मलं परममृतं गणेशपुरीवसेनाम् आवरुतं नमाम्यहम्। योगपूर्णं तपोमूर्तिं प्रेमपूर्णं सुदर्शनं ज्ञानपूर्णं कृपामूर्तिं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम्। दुर्जना सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जना शान्तिमाप्नुयात् मुचेत बन्धेभ्यो मुक्ताश्चन्यान् विमोचये। स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण मयीषाम्। गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी शाश्वतशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितो ब्रह्मणः सन्तु निर्भयाः। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः। निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वस्तरत् दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वकामानवाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु स्वस्ति मात्रौ च ईश्वरेणो अस्तु स्वस्ति गोभ्यो जगते पुरुषेभ्यः विश्वं सुभूतं सुविरात्रं नो अस्तु योगे वदृशे मसूर्याम् ॐ शान्ति 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 आरति करुं सदा गुरु की करुं सदा गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करुं गुरु वर की आरती करुं सदा गुरु की करुं सदा गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करुं गुरु वर की जय गुरुदेव अमल विनाशी ज्ञान रूप कर के वासी जय गुरुदेव अमल विनाशी ज्ञान रूप कर के वासी भगत जैसे किरणे दिनकर की आरती करुं गुरुवर की आरती करुं सदा गुरु की करुं सदा गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करुं गुरुवर की जब से शरण तुम्हारी आए अमृत से मेरे फल पाए जब से शरण तुम्हारी आए अमृत से मेरे फल पाए शरण तुम्हारी छाया तो भववृक्ष तरुवर की आरती करुं गुरुवर की आरती करुं सदा गुरु के करुं सदा गुरु के प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करुं गुरुवर की ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाश योग ध्यान के अतल प्रवाचक ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाश योग ध्यान Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmasvarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Shri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmasvarupam Nilavarnam Shri Lokanatham Shri Gurudevam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarup Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Om Namo Nityanandam 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 Om Namo Om Namo Nityanandam Om Namo Om Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam 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 Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam 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 Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam 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 Brahmanandam Brahmaswarupam Nilavarnam Trilokanatham Sri Gurudevam Om Namo Nityanandam Namo Nityanandam. Om Namo Nityanandam. Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahma Sarupam Nilavarnam Srilokanatham Sri Gurudevam. Om Namo Nityanandam. Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahma Sarupam Nilavarnam Srilokanatham Sri Gurudevam. Om Namo Nityanandam. 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 Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahma Sarupam Nilavarnam Srilokanatham Sri Gurudevam. Om Namo Nityanandam. Nityanandam Nityanandam Brahmanandam Brahma Sarupam Nilavarnam Srilokanatham Sri Gurudevam. Om Namo Nityanandam. 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 Sadguru Nath Maharaj ki jai.
Sadgurnath Maharaj ki jai. Nityanandaya Gurave Shisha Samsara Harine Bhaktakaye Kadeyaya Namaste Chitsadatmane Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidanandamurtaye Nishpapanchaya Shantaya Nirambaya Tejase Om Sana Vavatu Sahana Bhunathu Saviyam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Om Shanti 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 Sadgurnath Maharaj ki jai. Good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome those of you here in person from the little collective that's staying here at Shanti Mandir, and a group from the community that has joined us today, and all of you out there in Zoom land, in your homes, in your bedrooms, your living rooms, your offices, your kitchens, wherever you are, maybe even in your car, listening and watching on your phone. We're very happy that we're able to do this and to be able to communicate Baba's teachings, and not only that, but the Shakti, the experience of meditation, chanting, and then some words from Baba's book, Where Are You Going? Because in these times, these things are very, very useful and important and can be our lifeline to our own knowledge and awareness of our own self, which is what the most important thing of all. So I was thinking about what I wanted to say today, and it came up with the following. I'm feeling very grateful and fortunate to be alive. That's the first thing, to have a human body, to be here and be able to have met a great guru, and to be doing the practices that he gave to us, and in the company of great souls. And by great souls, I mean everyone here, I mean all of you out there, and to take Baba's teachings and put them into words, everyone in the whole universe. As Baba did welcome everyone, no matter if they were his family members or his friends or his inner circle or his managers or his enemies, everyone was welcome with love and respect. So it's that spirit that I feel in the company of great souls and in the company of the great yogis and siddhas that Baba introduced us to, like Tukaram Maharaj and Dhaneshwar Maharaj and Papa Ram Das and Ramakrishna and all the others that he mentioned, that he talked about in his stories and his quotations, because he had so much love for all these people that had come before him and that had passed away, and on this journey they were able to contribute something like what he did. And his 74 years, is that right? 74 years on the planet. So, to be alive, that was the first thing. That we're happy to be alive. And in Baba's book, Where Are You Going? He says, although it seems to be bewitching, everything you see here in this world in which you have been born is perishable. The great Saint Kabir sang, "You are like a traveler who comes and goes. You accumulate wealth, take pride in your riches, but when you leave, you will take nothing with you." You came into this world with your fists clenched. The baby said his fists clenched. So we're talking about birth, talking about life on this planet. Your fists were clenched, Kabir says, but when you go, your hands will be open because you'll be dead. The body will be dead. The spirit will move on. In this world, everything changes, everything decays. Youth becomes old age, health becomes sickness, beauty becomes disease. Kabir said, as you watch it, your life turns to dust. A time will come when every empire, monument, city will crumble. There have been so many kings, emperors, and great leaders, but where have they gone? Only the inner self is eternal. Only the inner consciousness will last. So this is about the message that Baba gave, the sort of serious message of his teaching, that to encourage people to say, hey, you guys, wake up. And he says, without meditation on the self, without spiritual practice, the only thing you will attain is death. Most people think that youth is a time for eating, drinking, indulging in all the pleasures of the world, and that when their bodies have become old and worn out, they can start thinking of God. But what can you do when your body is old? Once your house is on fire, what is the use of digging a well? It's a good image. The house is on fire. We need water to put out the fire. Oh, let's dig a well. There's not enough time to dig the well. By the time you dig the well, the house will be burned down, completely gone. By the time you meditate on the self at that last minute, you're gone. Nothing's been accomplished. All you have is your death. For this reason, the poet Bhartrhari, who wrote that, who presented that image, and that's what Baba's quoting there, as long as your body is healthy and strong, as long as your senses will function, do something for yourself. So this is his admonition. He said, why wait? Contemplate the self. Attain it now. Know that life is very short. You are not born in this world just to eat, drink, and die. So we heard Baba gave this, and you think about it, the fact that Baba gave talks every single night. Just that alone. I mean, starting in the very beginning, it was just his regular thing. And hundreds of people would come, and he'd give this message, and he'd tell them to meditate, and he'd give out the mantra card by the dozens or scores. And people, he said, meditate, do this mantra, meditate on yourself, worship yourself, attain yourself. And he'd tell jokes, and he'd tell stories, and he exuded the awareness of the self. So in that Shaktipat awakening atmosphere that was created in his presence, he gave these talks. And his two main teachings, meditate on yourself, God dwells within you as you, and then Paraspada Devo Bhav, see God in others. Experience this within yourself and then see it outside. So how to live after we're born in this life is given in those two instructions. Meditate on yourself, attain yourself, and then see that in the world. Bring that to the world. Experience it in the world, because it's there. It is there. The true nature of this universe is this consciousness. There's a very nice Doha, two-line poem from Kabir about this subject of take advantage of or how to live in the world. He says, Kabir jaba hum paida hue, jagahan se hum roye, aise karna kar chalo, hum han se jagaroy. So Kabir says, when I was born, everybody was laughing. So as a little baby, he said, when I was born, when I came into, landed on the table, everyone was laughing, but I was crying. The baby comes in, the first breath, the baby cries. And I don't know if they still do that, but I'd see images of the doctor holds the baby by its legs and smacks its bottom, and the first breath happens. You start the breathing process, and there's crying. And so the idea Kabir is bringing here is that everybody thinks birth is a great thing. But this is a world of suffering. There's a lot of suffering, he said, and everyone's laughing. Because actually, and part of what I want to talk about today is there are those moments in life where we really feel connected to consciousness when we're witnessing, for instance, a birth. So that's why we're laughing. It's like we say that the birth that has happened, the soul has just arrived. It's this amazing experience, and no one can not react to that. So everybody's happy in the room, but the baby's crying. So Kabir is crying, and he says, "Aise karna kar chalo, hum hanse jagaroy." He said, "This is the way I'm going to live my life, so that in such a way, such an ecstatic way, that I'll be laughing. Because I'll be an ecstatic being. I'll be laughing at the time of my death and my passing. And everyone will be crying because they'll miss me." So what a great image. Like, live your life in this ecstatic state. So you make a difference. People miss you, but you're in ecstasy. You're laughing. So this is the emancipation Baba was talking about, and the practices. So I'm grateful, fortunate to be practicing these teachings. Meditate on yourself. God dwells within you as you. So Baba says you have to meditate. We have to know the self. He said the self is all pervasive. The self is in everything. It's your own true nature, but you need to meditate. The Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, "Yato yato nishtarati manas chanchalam astiram tatastato niyamyetad atmanyeva vasham nayet." He said, "Oh Arjuna, the mind is restless. The mind is always active. It's always running away. You try to meditate and the mind is active. And the mind is vikshepa, it's discursive. It's always coming up with more and more thoughts. And at the same time, there's a veil that's placed by that thinking process over the self, over our true consciousness. So then the world of diversity and difference and change arises within us, and we forget the self." He says, "But, O Arjuna, wherever the mind goes, wherever it goes, keep bringing it back to the self. Keep bringing it back to the control of the self." And as we do this, more and more, we come to know what Baba's talking about in his explanation and his description of the self. And in Where Are You Going? He says, "Within the human heart dwells a shimmering effulgence whose brilliance surpasses even that of the sun. The inner consciousness is the same as that which creates and animates the entire universe, but we are not aware of this. Even though we have come from this consciousness, we have changed our understanding about ourselves." So he says, for this reason, meditate. So we've been meditating. We've been doing the yoga. We create, as Baba always said when the intensive was over, create a meditation space for yourself. Get an asana. Have your books, have your little whatever you need, your mantra card, if that's all you have, put that there. Take this mantra and repeat it, and more you'll experience this inner effulgence, this love, and then you can begin to experience it in everything you do. So I'm grateful to have this practice that goes continuously, and it doesn't stop. You just keep bringing the mind back to the self. And in everything we do, we can have the experience of the self. In this moment, the self exists. In the stillness of meditation and in the stillness of the waking state, if the mind is quiet, we have the experience of the self. In the next moment, the self is present. And the next moment. And every step that we take, every experience we have, as Kashmir Shaivism says, is an opportunity to know that self. If we can just see the underlying substratum, which is silence, which is that Atma that Krishna is telling Arjuna to keep going back into. Bring the mind in. As Baba said, it's not just for eating and drinking and experiencing sense pleasures. In everything that we do, if we can stop listening to the chatter of the mind, but be present, see what's happening, then we can have this experience of Paraspara Devo Bhav, see God in others. And so there are many, like Niteshwari said last week, I think it was. For instance, the breath, we breathe 21,600 times per day, according to the Vedic teachings. And the breath is the most immediate way for us to go to that center space, that madhya. The Upanishad says, sukshmati sukshma kalilasya madhye. The subtlest of the subtle is consciousness. So within everything is that subtle stillness, that effulgence Baba was talking about. And one of the main teachings of Shaivism is to find that madhya, kalilasya madhye, find that center. And that center is in every moment, because the center is with us. If we're the self, everywhere we go is the self. And the self is not limited to us. The self is all-pervasive. Swami Tejo Mayananda used to say, consciousness or Shiva is like a center with no circumference, whose center is everywhere. So that means everywhere we go, that's the self. And if we can train our mind to become still by the power of the grace and the power of the teachings and the practices that we perform, then every moment is an opportunity to experience bliss and to experience the self-awareness of consciousness, awareness of God. And then these teachings become very, very real and powerful for us. So the Hamsa mantra is based on this, or it is the understanding that as the breath goes in, we hear the sound hum, and as it goes out, we hear the sound sa. In the space in between the in-breath and the out-breath is the space of stillness, the space of the self. That's that madhya, the center. And the center is everywhere. And there are many places, many times during the day that this center is available to us. Obviously, if we're a siddha, if we're a fully awakened being, then we're in that center all the time, right? It's simple. Everywhere we go is consciousness. But the mind takes over, so it's like as if the world is paved by thought. And our journey, as he said here, is the journey we're taking. Our journey is paved, or our world is covered by, as Baba said, the kingdom of vikalpa. So what we're perceiving is just our thoughts and the feelings that go with it. And then we lose the thread. We lose even the idea of, in this moment, I can experience in pure consciousness. I can be just as ecstatic as I want. But the thoughts, and we get hung up, we get stuck on something that somebody said, or some feeling, or some fear, whatever it is. So then Arjuna is told, keep bringing the mind back. Keep bringing it back. So there are many other center points during the day. What I notice in, especially in contemplating these things, and the study of Kashmir Shaivism is very, very useful and powerful for observing. And as the great baseball player Yogi Berra, some of you might know Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was known for not only he was a great baseball player in the 40s and 50s for the New York Yankees. He was a catcher. But he had some really interesting phrases he would say, and they would just come out of him. For instance, he would say, "Oh, nobody ever goes there anymore. It's too crowded." It's always crowded, so nobody goes there anymore. And he also said, if you don't know where you're going, you could end up someplace else. And the one I was looking for was, you can observe a lot just by watching. So I've been observing a lot just by watching. I've been observing as whatever I can observe. And one person I've noticed for all the years that he's been coming here is Lavarji. Lavarji always had to do Sandhya worship. And I didn't know what Sandhya worship was. But now I do. It's the worship that the Brahmin priest does, or anybody that's the ashram does it actually as well. At the intervals from the day and the night, because as we see, everything is circular. Everything is cyclical. The breath comes in, the breath goes out. Breath comes in, breath goes out. Breath comes in, breath comes out. In a rhythm, in a spanda, in a pulsation, in an energetic flow. That's the nature of the universe, and everything is being created, sustained, dissolved. Its true nature is being concealed, and then grace reveals its oneness to us. So these intervals that we're talking about, the Sandhya, we see the sun comes up in the morning in the east, and before the sun comes up, there's a period of time called Brahma Muhurta. And it's a special time of the morning, and if you're up at that time, you know it. That's one of those moments, and it's sort of an extended moment when you can feel divine presence. Completely still. Sun hasn't risen yet, and so that's a time when the yogis are meant to do their mantras and their meditation and their offerings and their worship. So it's a way of connecting and also honoring the sun as it's about to come up, because the sun gives the day. The sun gives light on a regular basis, and we have this cycle. And so in the morning, you're meant to do worship. So the Brahmin priest does the worship there, and all the yogis, like all of us, we do worship. We chant the Guru Gita, we chant the Shiva Arati in the morning around sunrise, and it's honoring that sun who ultimately is Lord Shiva. And then at noontime, the sun is high in the sky, and that's also a sandhya, a transition point between morning and afternoon. And then at dusk, you have the sundown, and dusk is a different kind of energy. And each time of the day has a certain energy. And it's not to say that when we're looking for this midpoint that we're trying to get some sort of generic experience of nothing. It's just every as we know, every experience in our life is unique and beautiful. So the yogi is experiencing the beauty of every moment. So all these moments are different. Morning has that one feeling. After the sun comes up, there's this joy. Just before the sun is rising, we hear the birds singing. So the birds are welcoming the sun. I mean, it's every single morning you hear them. They start quietly, and then later when the sun is up, they start really singing in like an orchestra. And at high noon, there's a completely different kind of energy, and the world is full bore. Everything is going. Everyone's active, and there's a lot of vitality, and the sun is high in the sky, so it's very powerful. And then at dusk, it's going down. It's the end of that portion of the cycle, and it's a kind of death of the day. So the yogis, they also worship Shiva at that point. And that mantra, Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtim Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhane Banat Mukti, Murti, what is it? Thank you, okay. So it's like we're asking that when the sun goes down, let us continue to be aware of consciousness and thank the sun for the day and be not attached to anything. And so then at midnight, that's another sandhya. I don't know if Lauraji gets up at midnight. But so then there's another one, again, another morning, another day. And when we go to sleep at night, after the sun is down, the yoga is meant to, when we're practicing, when we're doing this, we're striving to know the self. It's recommended that we go to bed early. We eat lightly in the evening, we go to bed early. And when we go to sleep, that's another transition because we have waking, dream, deep sleep state. And then waking, dream, deep sleep state, waking, dream. So these cycles go on and on. So in each transition in these cycles, we're meant to worship and be aware of that space, of that madhya, where the secret this is hidden. So when we go to sleep at night, in a way, it's like we're travelers, we're on this journey that Baba was talking about, and as soon as we begin to meditate and do this great yoga, this great sadhana that we've been given by our gurus, we're in a way, we're on an adventure, we're on a discovery. No, we're no longer just travelers experiencing the pleasures and experiences of this life. Not that that's not important, but we're discovering awareness and joy. And through the mantra that we're given, we can pave this path in front of us with mantra. And that way the mind becomes full of joy. The mind becomes full of mantra. So the mind becomes like mantra because it reveals itself to us. So that in every footstep we take, we can say Om Namah Shivaya. And we know that Tukaram Maharaj and all the poet saints were completely absorbed in the experience of mantra. So they would step, and the mantra would be with them. They'd be aware of the breathing. It would be there. So all during the day, the whole experience of the day is imbued with mantra. And then so when they go to sleep at night, like when each of us goes to bed at night, we lie down and mantras start. You begin repeating the mantras and you go to sleep, and perhaps the mantras will repeat themselves through the night. And then as soon as you wake up in the morning, mantras start. And you give thanks for another day, another experience, a chance to experience this muhurta morning where the practices are full and rich and enlightening and give you strength to go through the day. And then you do the Guru Gita and you do all your practices, and all through the day you're just like paving the path that's in front of us. Each moment is an opportunity to experience this oneness. And I've observed a couple other things. That there's no straight lines in nature. Everything is curved. Everything is cyclical. The other day I was watching a woodpecker on the tree. When I come out in the morning, it's depending on the time of the day, there's this, look up in the sky and I go, wow. And it's just this kind of sense of wonderment, which I think is the way we're meant to live. That's what Baba's talking about here. We're meant to live in a sense of wonder and discovery. So I look up in the sky and see wonderful clouds, and then I feel the wind, and I can smell the earth because it's rained recently. And I look and I see there's this woodpecker. He's one of these little woodpeckers, and he flies and he clamps his claws onto the tree and he starts pecking into the wood. and then he turns himself sideways. He turns himself upside down. And he wants to go up the tree, so he starts moving up the tree, but he doesn't go straight up the tree, he goes around, like he's spiraling around the tree. So nature is kind of like that, where it's revealing the shapes and the curves and the cycles. And the little finches, they don't go straight through the sky, they're swooping. So everything is swooping. And I think in the way my mind is, I think I'm too linear sometimes. Now, once I did a thing over here in that same area. There's this, probably most of you know, there's this sort of curved area that goes past the carport. When people go up that path from Vishwakarma, which is Mukteshwari now. And I decided I would, sort of unilaterally, I think, I decided I would put a set of steps there, which I contemplated quite a bit, but I went ahead and did it, and I made these steps and carved them out of the earth, but they were dead straight. And I think we went to Hawaii. We went to Hawaii. We came back, and the steps were gone. It was all paved. It was all gone. There's grass growing over it. And I remember what Gurudev had said earlier. There's no straight lines in nature. So when you make a path, it should always have curves to it, so that you're aware of where you're going, and that you should not go like directly, but just go with a gentle, graceful curve you put into it. And so it was gone, and I think, wow, what a graphic lesson. Nobody ever said anything, but I saw it. It's gone. Don't be so rigid, don't be so linear. Notice the curves and the rhythm of nature, every cycle, everything. So this life we're living is a journey, it's a pilgrimage, and every place we go is a pilgrimage place. I'll tell you a story. It's a story from the life of Papa Ramdas. So Papa Ramdas lived in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. He was a simple man. I think he was was meant to sell cloth in his shop for his father-in-law. And he got his mantra, he repeated Ram mantra, was given to him by his father. And he took that on, and he took on the bhavana, or the feeling that everything in the world, that the entire universe is God. Everything is Ram, everything is Ram's will. So everywhere he went, he took that attitude, or that bhavana, that feeling with him. And in those days, the sadhus would travel around India on the train. So they would just get on the train and go wherever the train was going. But their destination was always to a pilgrimage place. So they would go to these places, and at this point he had gone to Rameshwaram for 2 days. And everywhere he'd go, he'd have a companion would join him, and he would say, where are you going? And the sadhu would say, I'm going to this place, I'm going to Rameshwaram. He said, so I'm going with you too. And then from that point on, he would call him Sadhu Ram. And so in the same way that the person that works with us is like worker Ram. Everybody that we meet is Ram in the form of that person that's performing that function or has that role in our life. So that was his kind of attitude. This is Sadhu Ram, and everybody he met was Ram. Everything that happened was Ram's will, and all he did all day long was repeat Ram mantra. So in a way, he was paving his path with this experience of the Ram mantra. We visited his ashram in, where is it called? Chittakur, what? Kanagad, yes, thank you. So we visited his ashram. It's one of the nicest ashrams that you could be at. And they were so welcoming, and there was a samadhi shrine for Papa Ramdas, in which from morning until night, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om was repeated continuously for the last, I don't know how many years. And the place was so charged with the Ram mantra. It was a beautiful, welcoming place, and Govinda and I stayed in a room together, and they gave us a choice of coffee or tea. It was such a lovely place. And this all came from the sadhana, or the shakti that was generated by the practice of the devotion to Lord Ram that Ram Dass had. I put my thing out. Okay, so here he gets on a train. It was noon. Sadhuram and Ram Dass were in the train. A ticket inspector, a Christian dressed in European fashion, stepped into the carriage at a small station, coming up to the sadhu and asked them for their tickets. You're on the train? Give me your ticket. And Ram Dass said in English, sadhus carry no tickets, brother, for they neither possess nor care for money, he said in English. The ticket inspector replied, you can speak English? In that case, you can't travel without a ticket, so you have to both get down. The Sadhu Ram and he accordingly got down at the bidding of the inspector. So they get off the train. He said it's all Ram's will to the Sadhu Ram, who sometimes get angry about these things, but he was always very accepting. He said, now we're on the platform, and there's still some time before the train started. So the ticket inspector, having known that Ram Dass spoke English, he decided to have a conversation with him. He said, well, broke out the inspector, may I know for what purpose you're traveling in this manner? He said, I'm going in quest of God. And this book is called In Quest of God. Oh, the inspector said, well, they say God is everywhere. Then where's the fun of knocking about in the search of him while he's in the same place from which you started, as you say? Oh, right, brother, replied Ram Dass. God is actually everywhere. But he wants to have this fact actually proven by going to all places and realizing his presence everywhere. What a great attitude. Well then, continued the inspector, if you're discovering God wherever you go, you must be seeing him here, on this very spot where you stand. Ram Dass said, certainly, brother, he is here at this very place where we stand. Can you tell me where he is? Asked the inspector. Behold, Ram Dass said, he is here, standing in front of me. Where? Asked the inspector excitedly. Here. Pointing, Ram Dass said, and patted the broad chest of the inspector himself. Patted him on the chest. He said, in the tall figure standing in front of me, that is, in you yourself, Ram Dass clearly sees God who is everywhere. And now for a time, the inspector looks confused. Then he broke into a hearty fit of laughter. And opening the compartment from which he had asked the sadhus to get down, he requested them to get in again without a ticket. And as they did so, he followed them in. He sat in a train with the sadhus from time. So he just sat quietly with them. He's so overcome by Ram Dass. He said, I cannot disturb you, friends. I wish you all the success in your quest of God. So that's a wonderful attitude that he meditated on himself and he saw God in others. And his sadhana, the great sadhana that he did, led him to this awareness, to this wonderful state of consciousness in which every single step, every single moment was an opportunity for him to experience Ram in everything and everyone. So this is the way we can live our lives. This is Baba's recommendation. And Baba once, just to finish, Baba said there was a wandering monk that came to see Baba in Ganeshpuri. Lots of monks used to come to the ashram there, and the sadhus. And they'd sit with Baba for a while, and they'd absorb the energy, and then they'd go. And this person said to Baba, he said, Baba, I'm a wandering monk. I don't stay anywhere for more than 2 days. And Baba said, that's fine. Do what you have to do. Go where you have to go. But stay in the same place inside wherever you go. So Baba said, Chitti is consciousness which illumines everything. Chitti makes us aware of our outer objects as well as our inner feelings. God exists inside when we think he does not exist inside. Because we have not seen him, it is Chit, which gives us rise to that understanding. Chitti illumines that reality which exists in all places, all things, in all times. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai.
गुरु भजनाचा महिमा रखले आगमा निगम से गुरु भजनाचा रखले आगमा निगम आरु बाबचे जानती है गुरु परिचय धन्य प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु रायाची वर सुरवर विमान उतरा याची धन्य प्रदक्षिणा करनी दे पावे वाहिला पावे वाहिला प्रदक्षिणा करनी दे पावे वाहिला श्रीराम विठ्ठल पुदे उभा राहिला धन्य धन्य प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु रायाची वर सुरवर विमान करायाची धन्य धन्य प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु रायाची वर सुरवर विमान करायाची धन्य धन्य प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु रायाची वर सुरवर विमान करायाची धन्य धन्य प्रदक्षिणा ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव मेरा अंतर तिमिरा में आव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव हे योगेश्वर हे ज्ञानेश्वर हे योगेश्वर हे ज्ञानेश्वर हे सर्वेश्वर हे परमेश्वर हे सर्वेश्वर हे परमेश्वर नीचा कृपा बरसाव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव मेरा अंधार तिमिरा में आव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव अम्मा बालक तेरे द्वार पे आए अम्मा बालक तेरे द्वार पे आए मांगल दरस दिखाव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव मेरा अंतर तिमिरा में आव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव शीश झुकाया करें तेरी आरती शीश झुकाया करें तेरी आरती प्रेम असुरा बरसाव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव मेरा अंधार तिमिरा में आव सद्गुरु ज्योतसे ज्योत जगाव अंतर So this concludes our Sunday morning satsang, and thank you all for joining us. Those of you, as Dana said, here in person and from the local community, ashram residents, staff, and all of you joining us from your homes all around the globe. And a metaphor came to mind as Dana was speaking, and I thought each week is an opportunity for each of us to create our own bouquet. So if we think of the analogy of the flowers, all the beautiful flowers that we have from the garden and from all of the celebrations, and so we have all of the different colors, we have the different textures, we have the different shapes, sizes, the beauty, the ornamental grasses. And when I think of this, I think of all of the incredible offerings that have been available to us during this pandemic, or since the coronavirus appeared to all of us. And that is that we have all of the live stream here at the ashram from the temple and from here on Sunday satsangs, Saturday evenings. And we also have these wonderful gems from Baba, all of the senior disciples of him who are offering so many incredible workshops, online study groups. And yesterday I was participating in the one with Larry Holmes and Mark Ketchell, Shivananda, Leo Dale, and Mary Riley from New York City. And the topic was about Kundalini and Shaktipat. And it was 2 hours from 1:30 to 3:30. And I sat there extremely engaged and completely, at times, eyes open, looking out the window, looking at the land, looking at the grass and the beauty of nature. And then at other times, I closed my eyes and just listened to what they were saying and allowing it to take residence in me. And as that was happening, when it was over, I found myself looking out and just tears streaming down my cheeks. And I said, God, we are so fortunate to have such presence, to have such wisdom, to have such knowledge at our fingertips, where we can continue our sadhana without losing any moment, without losing a second. And along with that, having Dana here every single week and offering the study groups, Nicheshwari with the Spanish study groups, the Where Are You Going, now moving on to Secret of the Siddhas. But these are all incredible tools to us that we can really look at each week and say, we can look at each week and we can say, what do I want to put into my bouquet this week? So I'm going to do this workshop, I'm going to do that study group, I'm going to do Sunday satsang, I'm going to do temple darshan a couple of times, and put it all together and feel that we're so full and so complete, and continuing to live in that space that Baba, the Gurudev, always talks about, Vishal Man, a magnanimous mind, and then Vishal Hridaya, magnanimous heart, so that we don't tend to go down, but we keep rising higher and higher and higher, and allowing ourselves to reside in what Baba always talked about, sky of the heart, Bhagavan Nityananda, the vastness of it all. So I think especially in the times that we are encountering, it's a wonderful time for us to be able to really, really, really bring it home and really be able to embrace it, imbibe it, stay with it, remain steady, and every single day, every single moment is a chance to rise higher and feel more joy, more intoxication, more divine love, and stay connected to that oneness that connects all of us wherever it is that we are right now. Also, I would like to take this opportunity that we have the new Guru Gita book, Sri Guru Gita, which is the study book of the Guru Gita that's now available. And as I said previously, for those of you who already had bought this book sometime back, I think it was 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago, with the first printing, the printing came out quite small. So this one we're offering to you complimentary. If you purchase that book, you can just call the ashram or get in touch with us via email, and we'll mail you the new books, as we've been doing to many people. And for those of you who don't have one and would like to purchase one, you can do so as well. hoping that Gurudev will maybe use this book as one of our studies for the year, maybe next year or the year after, but it's a wonderful tool with complete translation, every single word, the meaning of it. So if we have time to do it in our own homes, wonderful, but hopefully at some point we'll have a group study of it all together. So that's that. Also for the locals who are here, when you leave the ashram today, if you would like any produce from the garden, such as cucumbers, Swiss chard, collards, or kale, you're welcome to contact Shanti or Daniela, and they'll prepare a little bag for you so that you can take that home. And also the big program coming up, our next wonderful time together globally for an intensive will be September 5th and 6th. And this intensive is going to be a 2-day in honor of Baba's 50th year of bringing the teachings to the West and his first trip to the West, which was in the 1970. And so in doing that, Baba was also very, very well renowned for the 2-day intensives. So all day Saturday and all day Sunday will be devoted to chanting, meditation. Gurudev will be making an offering on each of the days, as well as spending time with Larry, Dana, Mark, and Swami Dayananda from Thailand. So it's going to be a wonderful and incredible time for all of us to go deep into the practice and honor Baba's presence, honor all that he gave to us, and his meditation revolution by all of us sharing those 2 days together. So there'll be more details coming to you on that. And I think with that, everything is completed for today. So thank you all for your darshan. Thank you all for your participation. Thank you all for your support of the ashrams. And make sure that you are on the WhatsApps, the Shanti Mandir India WhatsApp through Dinesh Desai, and the Shanti Mandir Walden WhatsApp through Dipanshu, so that you can continue to receive all the wonderful jewels and gems that is being, and tools that we can use for our sadhana from all of the ashrams. And also Ganeshpuri, we have the one in Ganeshpuri with Bhaskar Neelke as well. I think with that, we'll conclude. Everyone's invited to come up for darshan, followed by lunch prasad. Sadgurunad Maharaj Ki Jai.